In other news, Korea's demographic portrait continues to take on a rather worrying shape, as while the size of the country's population continues to shrink, the number of households continues to expand. Our Shin Ha-young covers this phenomenon and more.
South Korea's population continued to fall in 2022, marking a decline for the third year in a row. Data from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety shows that the country's registered population as of December amounted to just over 51,439,000, with an on-year decrease of 0.39%. That's a drop of nearly 200,000 from the year before. By gender, the number of men dropped for a fourth consecutive year, while the number of women was down for the second straight year. The population gap between men and women widened to its largest level last year after the female population surpassed the number of males in the country for the first time in 2015. The total female population came to 25,802,000, with around 165,000 more women than men. Meanwhile, despite the fall in the overall population, the number of households increased by 1% from the previous year. This is due to a rising trend of people living alone. According to the data, the number of single-member households rose to over 9.7 million. An official from the Interior and Safety Ministry said the figure could hit 10 million by the end of this year. Combined with two-person households, in 2022, the two groups make up about 65% of the total. Based on a UN's classification, South Korea became an aged society in 2017 as the proportion of people aged 65 and older exceeded the standard of 14%. Last year, 20.1% of South Korean women were aged 65 or above, hitting the 20% level for the first time. Combined with the number of males aged 65 and over, the proportion of the two groups within the total population rose to 18%, further proof that the country is getting closer to the 20% required to be called a super-aged society. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.